I'm Fred McMurray from Pillars of Franchising. We want to wish you happy 2023. Uh, I've been blessed personally to be able to work with Ray and Kristin all these years and the many contributors that we've had. And it's just been a fun, thankful ride. And here's a few of this show today is made up of a few of the messages that of Thanksgiving. What? Well, watch the show. You'll see. Happy Thanksgiving, Kristin.
Happy Thanksgiving, Fred.
So, this is today's Thanksgiving show. You're not here. I may or may not be here. We never know. But what are you thankful for this year?
Well, I'll tell you, first and foremost, I think everybody has to be thankful for their health, because if you don't have that, you just don't have anything. But I'm also very thankful for my family, my kids, my dad, and all my loved ones out there who help pick me up every day. And when it's tough, they tell me how I can continue on and march forward.
Awesome. What are you thankful for in business?
Business in general, I mean, I kind of look at my whole business being evolved around franchising, right? So I think one of the great things about franchising is having extended friendships and relationships with other franchisees. And now that we've gone into this venture with Pillars, obviously that is strung across franchisors, franchisees, suppliers, all kinds of great people within the industry. And I think relationships really matter in life. So for me, that makes me very thankful.
So, are you saying in your business life you're thankful for relationships, or because you had a whole lot of the franchising thankfulness, and that's
Yeah.
a question coming up, but are you saying that you're thankful for your relationships in business?
Yeah, totally. I mean, in my franchise itself, obviously, I'm super thankful for my employees who make the world go round here. And I think that by taking care of them, they take great care of my customers, who, of course, you're thankful for them because they're the ones that help pay the bills. But I think you have to first really start with the people who are at the core, and that would be my employees. In general, I think the world revolves around relationships. So whether that be business, life, franchising, I don't really think it matters. I think relationships matter, right? And they say words matter. Those are the things that are important to me and that I'm thankful for.
All right. So, at the risk of being redundant, what are you grateful for or thankful for in franchise?
Well, thankful for franchising and pillars of franchising.
Nope. That's another question. You cannot, without having the big turkey fall on your head, because turkeys don't fly. The question is what are you thankful in franchising? Not pillars of franchising, but franchising in general.
Okay, so specific to franchising, I'm thankful that it gives people an opportunity to take chances that maybe they wouldn't have had the confidence to take, or maybe they don't feel like they have the skill set to take, and be successful at something. I mean, I am so thankful for the founders and CEOs and presidents out there who took their dream, turned it into a reality for them, and then duplicated it for people of all kinds to invest and grow a future, not only for themselves, but for future generations. So I think franchising is an amazingly cool industry. And yeah, I'm very thankful for those people who took the initial chance to build these models.
All right. Now we'll go to the second to the last question.
Second to the last. Okay.
Yes. You got to pay attention here. This is moving quick.
You're changing it up.
How long you been around? When have I not changed it up? Yeah.
Yeah.
Pay attention here. So, what are you thankful for about pillars of franchising?
You know, the thing I love about Pillars of Franchising is not only that I get to work with a great group of people, I know, back to the relationship thing, but that we all respectfully exchange ideas and thoughts and opinions. And we put all of that together and we have a platform to share it with people who are interested in franchising. And none of it is, I want to say, sugar coated. It's just real talk, straight talk, right? It's the good, it's the bad, it's the ugly, it's opinions, right, wrong, or indifferent. And we get to meet some fabulous people. So for me, if we impact somebody's decision to take that step forward and buy a franchise, and create the dream that they have, that's what I like. That's what I'm thankful for, is that opportunity in that stage.
Excellent. What was your favorite hat episode or your favorite hat?
Wow. My favorite hat episode. To be honest, my favorite hat, that episode didn't turn out great because I didn't have the proper green screen, but I was wearing the hat with the crazy hair. And I really love that hat, but it just didn't, it kept like 1 minute I was bald, the next minute I had yellow hair. I do think the hat episodes were a lot of fun. But then I think we kind of grew up a little bit. So maybe we can bring that back now and then. But I think it's important that people focus on what we're talking about, not on our crazy hat.
I don't know. When Red Boswell said we need to do another hat episode recently, you got Red of the industry saying we need to do them. So I think you're right, we should. So any last Thanksgiving sentiment you would like to offer to our listeners?
Well, I would just like to I would like to say, I like to say that I'm thankful for having all of our great listeners, people who interact with us both online or in the chat, and really hope that we continue to bring you great guests so that you get a really good feel of what the industry is like. You get to meet some fantastic brands and founders. And I really hope we can help you buy some franchises this year that you're proud to say you own. And that Ray turns his phone off when we're recording. That would be great.
Happy Thanksgiving, Karen. How are we doing?
Happy Thanksgiving. It's a beautiful week and it's a great time of the year. It's my favorite time of the year.
Really? Why?
Because Thanksgiving is a time where it really kind of forces me to stop and reflect on all the things I'm grateful for. I think sometimes I'm going too fast where I don't do that. And so it's kind of like front and center.
I understand. For me, it's Fredsurrection Sunday.
Lots of food too. I love the food.
All right. So what are you thankful for this Thanksgiving?
What I'm most thankful for, it's a couple things. It is relationships. It's my family. My mother just turned 88 this week. How amazing is that I can have my mother in my life for that long? I mean, it's just, to me, I'm very, very thankful for that. I'm also thankful for two amazing kids who have produced 2 grandchildren who hung the moon. So that's the thing I'm probably the most grateful for.
And as those people who are watching now can see on the screen, but Karen cannot, these are my Thanksgiving, my grandkids. And one of them, the heir to the Meineke throne, was hanging out with Kristin last week, and we'll show you a picture of that too. So, Karen, what are you thankful for in business?
In business, every day I'm grateful that I get to wake up and come to a place that I love. And that's not always the case. And it took a long time to get here. But I lead a team of very talented people who are kind individuals who care about building a great culture. And this year we had amazing success, amazing growth. So it's fun when you can have fun, you like each other, and you have the growth, and you can serve these amazing clients as well. So I'm very grateful for all of that. It's just all in one nice package.
Okay. What are you thankful for in franchising?
In franchising, one of the things that I've realized is to really make sure that I focus on all the relationships of the other franchisees within my network. There are just a few that have been so helpful to me. So when I have an issue, I'm thankful because they'll pick up the phone. If I want to brainstorm an idea, they're there. And those friendships are I think that have helped build the franchise here.
Excellent. What are you thankful for in pillars of franchising?
I am grateful that I found Pillars and Pillars found me. I have learned so much. When I came on, I thought, oh, I want to give. I want to make sure I can give back. I've learned so much over the years being franchisor and part of a franchise now. And what I've learned is I give and I receive. And I learned so much information from my colleagues on Pillars, the Pillars team. I also learned from franchisees and franchisors that we interview. So every day I'm learning something.
Awesome. Thank you. That's awesome. We should run that as a commercial. All right. So as we've asked Kristin, what was your favorite hat?
Well, my favorite hat was the one I wore when I was being interviewed. And it was my father. It was a Marshall University hat that he always wore.
I remember that one.
And had all the different pins on it from some championships. And that means a lot to me because Marshall meant a lot to him. And it was an important place in his life.
Awesome. So what's your Thanksgiving Day message to our viewers, listeners, or readers?
Have a wonderful Thanksgiving and take time to get away from all the hustle, the bustle. Take time to kind of turn off the work and take time to be thinking about what you're grateful for and enjoy those friends and family. The work will be there. It'll be there when you get back. And it's just healthy when we can get away and rest.
Happy Thanksgiving, Karen.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Hey, franchise owners, how's your local marketing? Do you feel like you could use some help keeping up with your social media posts and comments and reviews? Do you wonder if you could be doing more to attract local customers? Are you able to identify new move-ins to your local area? At Westvine, we help franchisees like you reach more local customers through digital marketing. With daily monitoring, creative content, and ad placement, and customer data intelligence, we'll get your business in front of the people who want your products or services. We also work with franchisors who need an agency to handle the digital marketing for all of their locations. If you're ready to reach more local customers, give us a call at 805-265-5440 or visit us at westvine.com. That's 805-265-5440 or westvine with a Y.com.
All right, folks, now that Ray is done talking on the phone, happy Thanksgiving, Ray.
Happy Thanksgiving to you, Fred.
So, Ray, we've been doing this for actually going on 6 years.
Yes.
We've survived COVID. We've survived the dog attack during the Great Shell Beach internet outage. We survived Fred having a heart attack. We've survived a lot over that. We've survived Ray getting married. What are you thankful for this Thanksgiving, Ray?
Well, one of the things I thought about is what I'm going to say on this show for being thankful. And I realized that as I got older, I become more thankful every single day. The fact that I can wake up. And then I ask myself and my Creator, why am I here? What can I do to improve things for everyone? So I'm not sure he's ever told me why I'm here, but I think that the very fact that we have the show and we're able to present to people the possibilities of what you can do with your life. And the same thing with the franchise. I'm thankful for the franchise that I have.
There yet? Don't go there yet.
Okay.
There's questions here. So then what are you thankful? We've talked about personal life. What are you thankful for in business? And you can't do what Kristin did and pull franchising into it. It's just, what are you thankful for in business? Got a great look from Kristin that no one else sees. I'm thankful for those.
Well, it's really strange. When I started the business, one of the things that I was thankful for is being able to write paychecks. So I'm able to provide an opportunity for the individuals that were working for me, and of course it started out with just a few, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and lately we've been writing 40 paychecks a week. So we're giving an opportunity to 40 people to, do what they want to do. And I do know that most of the people that work for me love coming to work because it's a time for them to get away from the hustle and bustle of raising kids and a husband and making sure everyone's prepared for the next day. So they love coming in the morning and chit-chatting and having a cup of coffee or whatever they do, and being able to provide that opportunity to those individuals. I'm very, very thankful for that.
All right. That's an awesome thing. We'll see if we can give you more paychecks to sign. I'm thankful for that. So is Kristin there. So what are you thankful for in franchising?
Well, I think the franchise system, the entire concept is intriguing because I've tried business on my own, and it's not as easy as having a franchise, because you suddenly have a group of friends who are able to help you out, either other franchise owners near you or the franchisor who is, they know that if you succeed, they succeed. So it's a mutual admiration there. So it's a fantastic system. I'm thankful for franchising in that respect.
Awesome. Very concise. Who are you? What happened to Ray? Never mind. So, what are you thankful for about Pillars of Franchising?
Well, the same opportunity. I'm so happy with franchising that it gives me an opportunity to share my thoughts regarding franchising, and the best way to do that is on Pillars of Franchising. I mean, so I think don't get me wrong, I love our guests, but some of the really good shows is when we don't have a guest and we just talk amongst ourselves. All of us are successful franchisees, and being able to discuss with the public how much we love what we do.
So I'm going to take you back to January 2018. And do you remember what your words were when I came to you and said, I'm thinking about doing a podcast on franchising. Do you want to do it with me? Do you remember what you said?
I said, I don't know. What did I say? You remember more precisely than I.
Yeah, I got time on my hands. Now, this part's a cautionary tale, because when you look at what you said and when you look at where we are 6 years later, understand that it's always a loaded question when I ask it. So, on a non-loaded question, what was your favorite hat?
Well, as you know, or maybe some of you know or don't know, I have a collection of hats. I don't know, I probably have several dozen, if not more. So I looked at them a moment ago and I thought, the thing that represents what I do now as far as traveling is concerned, the one that represents that the most is it's a black hat that says Route 66 on it. And that hat is my favorite hat. And the other one is probably representative of my time in the Air Force. So my second favorite is that one.
Of course, this one's always my favorite. So, we're the Vikings of franchising. So happy Thanksgiving, Ray. And I've loved doing the show with you and everyone else.
An absolute pleasure. And I'm thankful for everyone on Pillars, all the guests and all the mentors and everyone here.
Amen to that, my friend. We'll be back, folks, with more Pillars of Franchising. Well, that's the show for today. I would like to express my gratitude to Kristin, Karen, Ray, most assuredly. I do the show for my grandkids here. They and my family are what I'm personally thankful for, and I'm highly thankful for that. Even though the time of the show, we've had a pandemic, I had a heart attack. There was the Ray's dog getting bit during the Great Shell Beach internet outage. A whole lot of crazy stuff, and yet we've been able to keep bringing you the show, hopefully making you smarter as well as making you smile from time to time. So we're going to keep going. We're working on ways to bring the mentors and the information that we've learned out to you so you can make better decisions on buying and running franchises, as well as passing the opportunity on. If you have questions, you like to talk to Kristin, you like to talk to Ray, hit up the chat on the Pillars of Franchising website, and we'd love to talk to you. Happy Thanksgiving 2023, and this has been